Okay, there we go. We're live. Let me see if I can get our comments up. I think I'm going to have to move my table around because this feels weird. Let's see. I'm definitely going to have to move this. Yes, there, I can see it. All right. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if it's live. Yes. Okay, good. Awesome. All right. So I thought tonight we would do something simple. Or I wanted to show you something that you could do that's simple, that you don't have to do a, hi, so you don't have to do a sign. I want to show you a wreath, a nice simple wreath that you can quickly spit out, and it's really nice and cost effective and really cute, and no sign is needed. So I got this frame right here, came from Hobby Lobby. It's in their little holiday section. And then I have two ribbons that I'm going to be using. This, which is this Snowdrift ribbon. Now, if you can't find something like this, you could use something like this. So this white also has what looks like little snowflakes on it. I'm also using this sparkly gold. This one and this one came from Carolina Pottery. Hi! Oh, it went great, Sandra. I thought it was awesome. So if you can't find this, you could use just something like this, like a plain gold. So you can really just find whatever, use whatever you can find. So those are just a couple options. Yes, y'all will probably hear more noises in my house now because I'm a little bit more out in the open. Oh, and I haven't put up my lights yet. So hopefully, hi Mama, hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing okay because I haven't had time to mount my lights. But here's another gold option if you can't find this one. And you could always reverse it, or you could do silver. So I got these giant ornaments. These came from Carolina Pottery, and they're mixed metals. So it's gold, silver, and white. This is really popular right now, the mixed metals. So we're just going to use 3 of those, and we are not using a sign. Because sometimes you can make them and not have to use a sign. Hold on, let me just dismiss that. Okay. So this is the mesh I'm going to use. This. Can you see that? Oh my gosh, isn't that pretty? It's burlap and it has both gold and silver in it. So we're going to use that one. And we're going to use this one. This is a white with gold and silver in it. And we're going to do a double poof with these two. So we're going to put them on here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them kind of on top of each other. So it'll be easier for me to pull them together. Like that, yeah. So here's some alternatives. You can get just the plain gold. See, that one just has a lot of gold in it. And then you can get the kind of off-white and gold. You can find ones very similar to this at Hobby Lobby. So that way, you know, it gives you kind of an option of where you can find stuff. All right. So I cut all these already. We are only going to do 2 ribbons. So we're doing the gold and that snow. So this is really just a winter wreath. You could use this as a New Year's wreath. But this could really last all the way through till people bring out their spring. So it's that weird time of year where you know you're kind of starting to make spring and Valentine's. You're really kind of past Christmas. So I have a little bit left of each one. We're going to make a bow with it. But I cut all these at 12 inches. Thank you. I know. So I've gotten this part done. This part's done. And I have most everything put up. There's still a few things, but I have to get my lights up. So it'll be a lot better once I have the lights up. Because there's like huge, sweeping dark areas in here. So, well, kind of concerned about that. I'm hoping those lights are going to take care of it. Because it's very tall in here. It's, hey Brenda, I'm not sure. It's maybe, I don't know. 15 feet? 12 feet? I don't know. I'm terrible with measurements. Okay. So I'm just going to open up all the ties. And I didn't want to do something very elaborate today because I know that the light is awful in here and I'm still trying to figure out where all my stuff is. So. Thank you. I know I still have to get used to where things are. I'm still kind of, I think I'm going to have to move the computer a little bit. I'm definitely going to have to move my my iPad so I can see the stuff. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer them one on top of the other, like this. And then I'm going to scrunch it together. I'm going to go down to my form and I'm going to tie it on right before a tie. Just like this. And then trim that off. Ugh, look at all that mess. Let's clean some of that up. There we go. Oh, and look, I got a giant trash can. I'm so excited. I finally have a room that's big enough to have a giant trash can. I think that is like, well, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's not quite as organized. There's a whole bunch of mess back here where you can't see it. But I'm getting there. When I get done, I'll show y'all the guest room and this room. Okay, so I do it right before my tie. And what you do is you do it just like you're doing a regular poof. So I do my 1, 2, 3, and I tie it down, and I'm just going to leave it just like it is for right now. You can do 10 or 12 inch poofs. I'm going to do, let's see, what are we doing? We're doing about 12 inch. So, okay, and we're just going to leave it like that. So you're just kind of doubling up right now. Bella is right here. See, it's hard to see her because she's in this blue bed. Oh, y'all, I have to show you something. Look what Carla sent me. Aren't these awesome? I love it. But here she is. I even have a chair in here. Isn't that awesome? I'm excited. Except for the whole having to put my lights up. That's not very much fun. But I'll get it done. At least I was able to get my stuff up and going for tonight. So I was happy about that. Isn't that awesome? Okay. I haven't made one of these in a long time. Have y'all ever made one with the double? She blends in with, yes she does, doesn't she? I know, I'm going to have to brighten up her bed or something. Oh, baby girl. Hi, honey. Okay. So we're back to where we started. Okay. So all I'm doing right now is just kind of generally pulling out the poofs, but what we're going to do is we're going to come back and we're going to alternate pulling them out. But right now I'm going to take this, I'm going to open up the top ties. Like this. And these, of course, are the pencil ties. And I'm just going to go straight up. And I am going to tie it off right before the next tie. Good night, honey. Okay. My husband gets up super early, so he has to go to bed early. It's different, you know. That's what I like about it. It just kind of gives a different look. Okay. So I'll leave that tie open. Okay, and I will start on the top row. You can also do the same thing with one color if you have a mesh that's really thin, because you know sometimes, like you might catch a mesh on sale, but it's really thin. You can just double it up. It also makes nicer poofs if you have it kind of doubled up. There we go. Isn't this pretty mesh? So the mesh came from, one came from Hobby Lobby and one came from Carolina Pottery. But you can find very similar ones like this at Hobby Lobby. You know, they have those kind of, actually, I think this one right here that has the burlap came from Sim's Pottery, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where it came from. But Hobby Lobby has a lot of really similar ones, and you can check Craft Outlet. I haven't seen anything like this on Damon's, but okay, so we're back to the beginning. Okay, so we'll tie it down. Okay, trim it off. So we have a, you know, a little bit left of each. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to tie this on the bottom. You hear Sassy downstairs. She's so funny. When she thinks it's time for her to go to bed, she'll bark. She's a funny dog. Hey, Mari. Okay, so we've gotten them all put on. So now what you do is you just pick somewhere to start and you just pull it out like this. Okay, like that. And on this one, I'm going to go the opposite way. Okay? So you just kind of pull them out so you can see both. Like that. Can you see that? And you just keep alternating. Okay? Like this. Okay. So you just kind of pull on them until you get a little bit of each out. See, like that. Okay. You can pull them out completely, or you can have them kind of overlapping like I do. I kind of like them to overlap a little bit. I just think it kind of gives it a like, I don't know, a better look. But no rules. You can do it whichever way you like. That. So I do them at 12 inch because I want a little bit more room to play with so that I can kind of spread them out. It's a little bit more difficult to do it if you do it with the 10 inch, but it's okay either way. Hey, so see how different that looks? Okay, so now we're going to do the inside. Okay. Okay. It also starts covering up any areas that you would see that would have, you know, like big gaps in it, like you usually have if you have a coupe wreath. There we go. It also makes it kind of look like it's a more of a 21 inch coupe, even though it's not. Well, I guess technically it is. There. So see, we have it all pulled out. Let's see if you can see that. See how you can kind of see a little bit of each one and how much bigger it makes it? So once we get that part done, let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Alright, so once we get this part done, then we're going to put our ties on. So of course with these, I just used my 12 inch perfect tail to cut all these. I just cut one of the snowdrift and one of the gold. Okay, then I'm just going to pinch it. I'm going to keep the snowdrift on the bottom and the gold on the top. And I will just start going in and putting them in. Now I'll tie it off 3 times and pull them out. See, and I really like this because it's very delicate looking. What you doing, Dad? I think my dad's still in the guest room working. Okay. What'd you hear, Bella? What'd you hear? Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to put something out here so I can see what y'all are saying. You're fine. You don't need to worry. How's Luna doing? Come here, Sassy. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Maybe I should put the computer over here. Not good? Aww. Hey, Casey. Okay. Alright. So have y'all ever done one like this? Okay. Alrighty. I sent last year. Yeah, you gotta try it. These are really fun. Well, see, now you have a whole nother way to do it. It's really fun to do this with the fabric mesh too. They do this very well. The 2 loops. I'm getting glittered. Okay. Oh, and I was going to tell you, I have those tulips I was going to show you that I had been talking about we would do one of our Zooms with. So this is what they look like. See, they're just like different colors of orange. But if you can find ones that's just plain orange, that works too. But this is the size. I just wanted you to see the size. See, they're not huge. So, and I'll give y'all some time to, and you know, if you can't find orange, you could do a different color. So, alright, we're going to do the top. Okay, we'll do the crisscross on the top because we're not going to be using a sign. And I'm intentionally not using super long ribbons because I want there to be glimpses of the 2 different mesh. So I intentionally kept my ribbons a little bit shorter. Oh, I missed one. Doesn't matter because we're using the same 2. Yeah. You know what? These are so easy to make. And they're pretty fast. Okay. Next week we're definitely going to do something Valentine's. I think I finally found my Valentine's signs. So we will definitely branch out to Valentine's. I think we're going to do a grapevine with mesh. Hi, Papa.
Hey, honey.
Come around. If you need to come in, come around the other side. There's more opening.
I'm looking for the little ladder.
It's in here.
Okay.
It's right over there by all the ribbons.
Okay.
You must be working on the closet.
You got it.
Awesome. My dad's helping me with the room. It's so hard when pets get sick, you know? You get so attached to them. Okay. Where's the other tie? There it is. Okay, it was hiding. There we go. Okay, one left. Yeah, I have a few of these left. So when we do our wreath next Monday, we're going to use this. So this is the red and white basket weave. In case you want to try and find some ahead of time. We're only going to use like half the roll. And I'll be doing the gingerbread kit on Wednesday. Hopefully I'll have my lights up by then. I gotta hurry up because my mother-in-law is going to be here. John's going to get her on Thursday, so we gotta get going. Alright, so you can see it's nice and full. You can still see all the mesh, which is what we wanted. So we're going to use these 3 balls, and we're going to make a triangle like that. And then we're going to put a big bow over here. See how easy that is? So I usually see if these are on there well. Those 2 are. All 3 are. Alright. So I might just... Yeah, I'm going to glue them in. But we'll do that at the end. Let's make our bow. We can put it in the chair. Alright. Next time we'll do, next Monday we'll do a bow on the Pro Bow. So, today we'll do easy bow. Alright, so remember on the easy bow, the bottom is the bottom of the bow. So I'm going to put this on the bottom. I love this stuff. Let's do about a 10-inch tail, like that. Alright, we're going to twist it. And we're going to do 6-inch loops. Okay, right there. Okay. So twist. Go out to the 6. Just push it down. Twist. Go ahead and move. When you're doing it on the easy bow, it's really easy because you can go ahead and move it the way you want it to look when it's done. And this ribbon is wired. Is Christmas Eve Monday? I don't know. We may do another day. I'll put a poll up and we'll figure out what we want to do. I'm fine with doing it. It's up to y'all. Y'all can decide. I'll probably have company in here if we do, which is okay. My sister-in-law will be here. I bet she would come up with me. My other sister-in-law, I should say. Okay. So I did 3 loops. Okay. See, there's a tiny little bit left, not much. This project uses almost 2 rolls. Okay. I'm going to do the same. I might do just slightly longer. Are you done, Daddy?
No,
Oh, did you need something?
no.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing? You online?
Uh-huh.
Good for you.
You're welcome to come say hi.
They're not interested in me, they're interested in you.
Well.
That's good. They're not interested in old men.
Oh. Okay, so we're actually gonna do 3 of this one. So I'm gonna do 1 in between each one of these, and then 1 in the middle. They are normally on Mondays. Yeah. We had done a poll at the very beginning, and that's what everybody wanted, was Mondays. Unless, of course, something comes up, and then we'll change it. Alright, so then I'm going to do 1 just right here in the middle. Like that. So we're really doing 3 of each color. There we go. Alright. Okay. So we're gonna take a zip tie, and where did I put my pipe cleaners? Oh, there they are. Alright, and a pipe cleaner. Okay. So we'll just stick it under here. I always like to start getting it going before I pull it out. And I will arrange where I want everything to be. Okay. Then I will shimmy this around the back. I'm just going to put this pipe cleaner under here. That. Okay. I always want to, before I completely tie it off, I want to take this one, this tail, and pull it down. Otherwise, you'll kind of have to fight with it. So, alright. And then I'll just, whoop. And I'll just kind of pull these out one more time. Make sure they're where I want them to go. In the center. Okay. And then I'll make sure it's very tight. Trim it off. And remember, if you ever forget to put your pipe cleaner on, you can always do it when you put your little tie around. So we just take a little piece of ribbon, fold it, and just put it around the center just to cover up that zip tie. Okay, and just tie it off. There we go. This stuff curls super great. See how it's already curling? I'm not even doing anything. So, love that. Okay. Alright. Look at that. How cool is that? Okay, so we'll put our bow on. So if you ever want your bow to really stand up, what you can do is instead of going where there's a tie, go where there is a poof. So if you go around where a poof is, and you just go down and tie it to the base underneath it, then it stands up a lot more than if you go where a tie is. See how it's standing up more? So now I just tie it around the frame underneath the poof, and I will adjust everything one more time, poof them out. And then make sure these are curled. Okay, like that. Now we'll curl this one. Okay. There we go. Yeah, he's so sweet. Alright, so that's what it looks like with the bow. So that's a nice bow, kind of stands out. And then we'll take these and just nest them on the other side. I'm just going to get some glue on them. And I'm using my glue pot just because I love it. And of course the glue isn't as hot in the glue pot, so I'm not as in trouble of getting burnt like with the other one. So we'll do one there, one here, and one there. Yeah, like that. One maybe there. Okay. Okay. Get this ribbon set. Alright. Alright. So I put a good amount of glue on there, and I kind of turn my picks in, and then when I glue it on there, it has something to adhere to, because these are kind of heavy. Yes, exactly. Amanda, you need to use your glue pot more, girl. Forget that glue gun. Those things are like deadly. Plus, I don't know where my charger is. I mean, I haven't gotten it plugged back up yet, so it's kind of hard for me to use it when I don't know exactly where it is. I mean, I found the glue gun, but I haven't found the charger yet. Haha! And see, there we go. See how easy that is? Now, of course, you could always come back and add a sign if you want to, but I really like it. I really like it without a sign. I mean, it's so simple. And, you know, if you were selling wreaths, this would be an inexpensive wreath to make, because you have 2 10-inch, 2 ribbons, 3 ornaments, and these ornaments were like $2. Even though they're giant, they were $2. So see, and it has a different look than what you normally see. So what do y'all think? Isn't that super simple? I love these colors. What do you think, Ma? These are some of my mom's favorite Christmas colors. But see, we have to have a wreath to put on the door after we take the Christmas one down, because I know she's going to ask me. And this is what we'll put on. So we'll put this on the door, and then that can stay up until Valentine's, and then we can take Valentine's off and put this back on. But you do want to make sure that you check and make sure all of these are glued in tightly. See now, these are hard, so you couldn't put something through it like I normally would. So if these were styrofoam, I would generally use my pick and put some wire in it. But with these, it's a little bit harder. Hey, Lynn. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so this is the white ribbon. Can you see it? It's like a snow detail ribbon. I can't remember exactly what it was called. It doesn't say. But I got it from Carolina Pottery. They generally have some pretty cool stuff. They also had, you know, like the window pane with the burlap, and it just had this little snow detail on it. I'll check and see if they have some left when I go back over there. Yeah, I see, I told you, bye. Okay. And then you could also use something like this. So this came from, I think this came from Craft Outlet. And see, it has, it's like a snow detail. It's like little sparkle snow. This would work too. So that's another really good option. So I was trying to find an option that was, anything that has kind of a snowdrift look is really good, because this is more winter. So you could market this as a winter one. You could market this as a New Year's one because of the colors. So I like it. It's just very simple and pretty, and it's easy to use. It's easy to do. See, now, like, see, you can just see, if you look at the back, you can see, like, this one is coming out, the white with the gold and silver, and then the burlap with the gold and silver. And it's just like you can kind of look around it, and it just has different looks. And it really is, you know how it's hard to see online, but in person, it's really cool when you have the two together and you pull one out in the opposite direction. It's cool. Housewarming gift. Yes, absolutely. I do too, right? I love that ribbon. So it just makes it delicate and airy. It makes it look like winter. I think it does. So, woo! I don't know about this black tablecloth. I might have to come up with another option for this table. Alright, so now I'll shake it. They're all on there. They're on there. So I always do that to make sure that everything is good. And that, you know, if I find any places where it looks like, see, it's glued right down to that little tie. And I'll just take the rest of my ties and I will just curl them in on themselves. Like that. That way it just gets them out of the way. And yeah, bridal shower. Oh, that's an excellent idea. Good idea, Mari. Yeah. You could even get the Mr. and Mrs. to put in there. There's a lot of ways you could use something like this. You could do different colors, like maybe silver and white. Those are popular. But the mixed metals are very popular this year, which means they'll probably be popular next year too. You're so funny. Okay. So do y'all have any questions? Lord, this gold. Okay. I'm just kind of pushing all these ties in that I see. Making sure my ribbons are pulled out. So is this angle okay? Can y'all see everything okay? Is I got the camera set up pretty close to where it was when I was in my other room. I just wanted to make sure that it looks like you can see everything. Yes, exactly. Oh, that's a great one too, Susan. Sue. I know you don't like to be called Susan. There. Okay, so I got them all tucked in. You know, you always have to go back and redo your ribbons too. There we go. See, and the great thing about this one is something like this that has so many just kind of pop colors in it, it will photograph better than some of the other ones because the two colors pop off each other. She's in Facebook jail because she joined that giveaway and liked too many pages at one time. Oh, good. Yeah, I know, you can hardly see Bella. Look at her, she's kind of half off the couch. She likes this couch. It's much bigger. Bella, you're going to fall off, girl. There we go. Okay. So this is a nicer couch. Yeah, it's upstairs. So this is what we called our playroom. It was the upstairs family room. So the boys are in their rooms now, so we don't really need it anymore. So of course I've already put 1,000 holes in the wall. Although I did not put as many holes in the wall as in that other room because holy cow, it took us an entire day to, yeah, we need a Bella cam. I know. I know. Yes, right? I'm going to have to do something about that. Yeah, we spent a whole day patching all the holes. That was not fun. It does. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I think I'm going to have to put something else. Well, I'm waiting on one more table to come in, and I might use that one in the front. It's just that this was the biggest one I had. So I wanted something that had, you know, a wide enough space that I could put everything on it. Because I've never been able to use my mesh roller on my table because it was too small. But now I have it on my table. So, yeah, we'll have to do something about that. I'm not sure what we'll do. Maybe I'll get it in white or something. Oh, that probably would. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I'll think of something. A white sheet. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's the kind that is real stretchy, and you put it over the, you know, the 6-foot tables, and it has these little like hooks in the bottom so that you can put it on the bottom of the table, and then it covers the whole table, which is great, right? Because when you're in a craft show, you can put things under there and nobody's going to see it. And it just gives your space a better look. Thank you. Yeah. Awesome. Alright, so do y'all have any requests for things that you want me to make coming up? I think on Monday, well, we'll figure out what day we're going to make it. I have a Valentine's with a truck on it. We're probably going to use that. But I'm not sure. I have to see what other Valentine's ones I have. Yeah. Well, y'all have to think about it. And if there's a specific one you want me to show, I'll do it. But for the next one, I'm definitely going to be using one of my grapevine wreaths. I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to take a work wreath and cut it in half. And then we're going to put it on the grapevine and floof it up. Because I love to do those. Spaghetti and meatball. Hey, I'm a good cook now. I could do some cooking. Casey, we're going to be doing that in our next one. And we may do it earlier, maybe like Friday or Saturday or something, so that it's not on Christmas Eve. But I'm definitely going to show you something that you can do on grapevines without having to glue in flowers. Yep, that's what we're going to do. It's awesome. As a matter of fact, Katie just made one the other day. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do that with my basket weave because I love doing that. Bless this home wreath. Absolutely, we can do that. As a matter of fact, I wanted to make a grapevine with magnolia leaves and the big magnolias with a sign I have that has, I think it has Home Sweet Home or something like that. Oh, awesome. Are you? But just think how awesome that you actually have people that are coming. You sold 2 out. That's pretty wonderful. I'd be okay with that. So you haven't really figured out what you're going to do yet? You know what? Actually, this might be a good idea for you, Casey, because so this and one work wreath would actually cover 2 people, which is, you know, more economical, right? And it would definitely be something they hadn't seen before. And I will show you a way to do we're going to do poof curl. I'm going to show you a way to do the poof curl that makes it a lot easier. So, oh, tomato cage for Easter. Oh yeah, we can do that. Awesome! So they're finally paying. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, we'll definitely do a tomato cage. I got plenty of those. But we're going to do something, we're not going to do the curl because that takes a lot of mesh. Let's see. So you're doing a heart. Oh yeah. I think that's perfect. Well, we're going to work on it, Teresa. I'm going to tell you what I need you to do. I need you to hold on to the inner part of one of your meshes, the little roll in the middle, because that's what we're going to use to do it. It's really easy to do it. You don't have to measure, and you will get a perfect curl every time. So it's going to make it a lot easier for you. So just make sure you keep the inner part, you know, this little, I always have, as a matter of fact, my dad brought them out here a little while ago, saying, are we keeping these? Like, oh yes, yes, we're keeping them. Because you can do it with the inner part, and it's super simple. You can use the same thing to do curls, and you can do the same thing to do the ribbons. You know how you can do the poof curl except that you make it into like a ribbon? So you can use that same method. But I'll show you all that when we do that one. So, I don't know if you did it that way. Katie, did you do it that way? I didn't get to see. That's so funny. I bet they are. That is too funny. That is too funny. Awesome. Alright, well, why don't y'all, I'll put a poll up and we'll decide what day we're going to do our next live, since that live is on Christmas Eve. Because I don't expect y'all to be hanging out here with me on Christmas Eve. You need to be hanging out with your family. and trying to get your kids settled down, Casey. Because, whoo, boy, is that hard to do on that day. That is a challenge for sure. Yes, I know, but did you use the little inner piece? I knew you did the poof curl method. Okay. Awesome. All right, well, this was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. And it gave you an idea of something to do. All right, well, y'all have a, wow, that didn't even take us an hour. Look how quick that was. See, I told you, these are really quick. They're so easy to make. So see, the next time you have a craft show and you have to whip stuff out, there you go. So I would just keep a couple, like 2 of the smaller ones and 2 of the bigger ones, just in case you need to have it for later. Awesome. See you later, Sandy. Yeah, just keep 2, just in case you need, you know, one gets torn up. You need to have the other one available. Awesome. All right, well, I will let y'all go for the evening, and I will see you again in a few days. I'll post out here a poll. We can decide what day we're going to do, and I will definitely be doing the gingerbread on Wednesday on YouTube, so I'll do that then. Yeah, and I'll take a picture. I think I have some of the Dollar Tree heart forms from last year. But I'll try to put a picture of the sign I'm going to use. Alright. And the ribbons. I haven't picked out the ribbons yet, but I will. Alright, well, y'all have a wonderful night, and bless you, and I will see you again in a few days. If you have more ideas that you want me to do, make sure you put them out here, and hopefully next time my lights will be brighter in here. I got to get them mounted on the ceiling. I got them taken down in the other room. Now I just have to get them up in here. So, awesome. All right, well, y'all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you in a couple days.